First, we'll see what is meaning of breakdown. Breakdown. Now, as we say, break fail, which is not in our control. Similarly, we have breakdown in which excessive current flows. What we require to get current? What is required for current? Basic free charges, na? Free electron. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever we want current, we require what? Free electrons. So if I get free electron, I will say current can flow. If I don't get free electron, current cannot flow. So breakdown means excessive current flows. That indicates excessive charge we are getting. Forward biased means drifting of electron or diffusion of charges. If it is forward biased. If forward biased any junction, then the charges they diffuse like this in the direction, they come closer to the junction, and if it is reverse, then they drift. Moving away is called drifting, and coming closer is called diffusion. So if we have PN junction connected in reverse biased, that is N connected to P and P connected to N, then all the charges will be drifted out. Will be drifted out. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, a stage will reach when all this majority carrier are drifted out. When they are drifted out, then only charges available are minority carrier. P has negative electron and N has positive hole. Does it becomes like now forward bias? Is it forward bias? Plus plus minus minus के जैसा हो गया ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When this happens, we get breakdown. So when reverse biased voltage is increased beyond certain value, then reverse current increases sharply to a high value. This critical voltage is called reverse breakdown voltage. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If we make reverse biased voltage increased, after certain voltage, all the majority carrier are drifted out. Then minority carrier flows excessively. So that voltage is called as reverse breakdown voltage. It is also called as Zener voltage. So we have to study one device called as Zener diode, which works on the principle of breakdown. Actually, there are two breakdown. One is called as Zener breakdown, and second is called as avalanche breakdown. So first just write what is meaning of breakdown voltage. Right. When reverse bias voltage, when reverse bias voltage of a junction diode, when reverse bias voltage of junction diode is increased beyond a critical voltage, the reverse current means current due to minority carrier. Reverse current increases sharply to a high value. This critical voltage is called as reverse breakdown voltage. Is called as reverse breakdown voltage. Yes, completed. Hello, completed.
Yes, sir.
After this dinner, I will start with MCQ. Right. There are two types of breakdown. Types of breakdown. First, right, Zener breakdown. So breakdown means we get excessive minority carrier that will come due to breaking of covalent bond or removal of electron from the covalent bond. So during Zener breakdown, right, when PN junction diode is heavily doped, then when reverse biased voltage is increased, then covalent bonds breaks due to strong electric field. Covalent bond breaks due to strong electric field. This produces excessive minority carriers. Excessive minority carriers. So sometimes they can ask Zener breakdown is due to heavily doping or light doping. So heavy doping will give you Zener breakdown. Now avalanche, what happens? Avalanche breakdown. In this case, when you increase reverse voltage, these are lightly doped. Then one free electron will be accelerated and it will knock down the electron of covalent bond. So one knockdowns one. Now we get two. This two will knock down additional two. So we get four. Four will knock down additional four. We'll get eight. So it gives excessive electron like nuclear fission. This is called avalanche breakdown. That means removal of electron from covalent bond by accelerated free electron at certain reverse voltage. Avalanche breakdown. When PN junction is lightly doped, when PN junction is lightly doped, then free electron gets accelerated with large force and removes the electron from covalent bond. Now these two electrons removes another two electrons. This process continues and excessive electrons are produced. Yes, I will clear this. Huh? Now, Zener diode and its characteristics. A Zener diode is specially designed PN junction diode made to work in the breakdown region. It is used as a voltage regulator. So generally we can get numerical on this voltage regulator circuit. It is used as voltage regulator, or it is also called as voltage stabilizer. Write this, then I'm drawing symbolic representation, characteristics, and then we'll see voltage regulator. Is completed symbolic representation? Hello?
Yes, sir.
हाँ सर, अच्छा एक मूड है ना, हाँ हाँ सर, तो मतलब हाँ हाँ, क्या नहीं बोलना इसको, क्या नाम है, कनेक्टिविटी मोड, ओके। और पहले वाले आपने बोला वो उर्वी ना, ओके ठीक है ठीक है, हाँ पता है मुझे, अच्छा ओके ओके ठीक है, हाँ हाँ अच्छा अच्छा, हाँ मैं कुछ नहीं बोलता, ठीक है, हाँ 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 बराबर है, बराबर है, ठीक 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 है ठीक है। Now we'll see its IV characteristics, then circuit diagram, then we'll start with MCQ. It works in reverse biased mode. That doesn't mean it cannot be used in forward biased. So up till 0.3 volt for germanium, it won't work in forward bias, and then it starts increasing. This is called forward characteristics, and this current is called as forward current. Then slowly the potential is made negative. At certain voltage, excessive current flows. This voltage, I said, it is called Zener voltage or breakdown voltage. So up to certain limit, it will have current range on which it should be made to work. Lesser than this, it will not function. More than this, it will not function. This is constant Zener voltage, and current is called reverse current. So just draw this diagram, then we'll see Zener diode as voltage regulator. One second, just see the circuit diagram. The Zener diode is connected in reverse biased mode to the unregulated supply. This is unregulated means its voltage is changing. We want at output it should remain constant. So here we connect load resistance where output voltage is constant. This is breakdown voltage or Zener voltage. This current is called I. Total current I flowing through this resistance gets divided into two parts. IZ will flow through Zener and IL will flow through load resistance. Just complete this, then I'm explaining you everything. How this I is getting divided. Completed diagram. Hello, that Zener voltage as regulator, you have completed diagram.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, when we say unregulated means voltage can increase, voltage can decrease. But here it is positive terminal connected to negative, negative terminal connected to positive. So if the voltage increases, high current flows. But Zener voltage is always constant. If voltage is constant, see this resistance is constant, correct? This you cannot change, like a refrigerator. So here at constant voltage, we'll get constant current. So IL will not change. What will change is IZ. When this is suppose 10, IL is, let us take 3, this will become 7. When this becomes 12, this will remain 3. Excessive current will flow through this as 9. Because at that time, reverse voltage is constant. But here we have got its limit from minimum to maximum. So at constant Zener voltage, the extra current gets diverted through Zener, and voltage across this, because it is constant, its resistance is constant, constant current will flow. So indirectly Zener में resistance कम ज़्यादा होता है. Because of that, it carries excessive current or less current, but maintains constant voltage, constant current through load resistance. So they can ask you numerical based on this concept of Zener diode as voltage regulator. So just remember, always voltage across load resistance is constant, which is equals to nothing but Zener voltage. Voltage across load resistance is always Zener voltage, also called as sometimes output voltage. So IL will remain constant. IZ will keep on changing, will change. Just like these three statements, then I'm starting with MCQ from PDF which I have sent you. Just open the PDF which I have sent, semiconductor heading. Come to page number 16. Page number 16, first MCQ. First question, can you see conductor, insulator, semiconductor differ from each other due to property of? First question, can you see?
Yes, sir.
They differ due to mutual width of their energy gap. Can I say D? First one D. In insulator, valence band is partially filled with electron, may be true. Conduction is partially filled, wrong. Conduction is filled with electron, wrong. Conduction is empty and valence is filled with electron. Best option will be again D. Conduction is empty and valence is filled.
सर फर्स्ट में ए भी हो सकता है.
नहीं, एबिलिटी ऑफ करंट दे कैरी से नहीं होता है ना अपना वो डिफर बाय देयर विच प्रॉपर्टी. जो म्यूचुअल विड्थ का एनर्जी गैप है उससे ही तो करंट कम ज्यादा होता है ना, ओवरलैपिंग कंडक्टर.
यस.
Valency of impurity added to germanium in order to convert it into p-type semiconductor. For p-type we require trivalent. p-type trivalent is required as impurity. Trivalent will have 3 electrons in outermost orbit. 3 electrons. So to convert it into p side, valency of impurity atom is 3. So we get deficiency of electron which is called positive hole. In a semiconductor, concentration of electron Ne is 8 into 10 raised to 14 per centimeter cube, and that of holes is 5 into 10 raised to 12 per centimeter cube. So we can clearly see number of electrons are greater than number of holes. Therefore, it is N-type semiconductor as majority carrier. Option followed na? 8 into 10 raised to 4 is greater than 5 into 10 raised to 12. So electrons are more, therefore it is called N-type. That means majority carrier is electron. Completed fourth?
Yes, sir.
So if we don't complete full chapter, then Monday I will not keep the test, but I will want to complete this chapter full. Because this is scoring chapter, you should not lose the mark. Fifth, the temperature T dependence of resistivity rho of semiconductor is proportional given by which graph? Semiconductor has got negative temperature coefficient. Semiconductor has negative temperature coefficient of resistance. Meaning of this I am explaining. Negative temperature coefficient of resistance. That means when temperature is increased, its resistance decreases. That means resistivity decreases. So one is increasing, other is decreasing. That means resistance is inversely proportional to temperature. So therefore this graph will be like rectangular hyperbola. Rho is specific resistance, that is resistivity depends upon resistance. So option C.
Done, sir.
Sixth. The donor atom electron has energy level. Donor means it will give the electron. To whom it gives the electron? For conduction or for balancing? Hello?
For balance.
No, balancing के लिए देता है ना,
Sorry,
donor
conduction.
के लिए देगा ना. तो मतलब ये जो donor atom electron have energy level, उसका एनर्जी लेवल स्लाइटली बिलो द कंडक्शन होना चाहिए फिर तो, है ना, तब वो कंडक्शन को दे देगा फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन. अबाउ कंडक्शन है मतलब उसको जरूरत नहीं है कोई एनर्जी का, बिगर बैटरी का चलेगा. So it is slightly below the conduction. See why? Because it is donor. Donor will give for conduction free electron. So इसका एनर्जी कंडक्शन बैंड से थोड़ा कम होना चाहिए, तो इसका लेवल थोड़ा कंडक्शन से कम होता है. Okay, logically followed this meaning?
Yes, sir.
So option A. 7. At ordinary temperature, electrical conductivity of semiconductor lies between what range? Electrical conductivity of semiconductor, reciprocal of resistance they have given, lies in what range? Completed? Hello? Completed?
Yes, sir.
So this you have to bahut the range. At normal temperature, it has got electrical conductivity in what? Range. At normal temperature, it is not conductor. No? At higher temperature, conductor, lower temperature, insulator. That means resistance is large. Large means power will be in plus. Conductivity is its reciprocal. It will be in minus. So option C. This you have to remember. 10 raised to minus 6 to 10 raised to minus 10 at normal temperature. This one please memorize. This or by heart. For germanium crystal, orbital energy gap. For germanium, what is orbital energy gap? 0.67, or we can take approximately 7. And for silicon, if you remember, 1.1 electron volt. Don't mix forbidden gap band with barrier potential. Barrier potential में this is for germanium 0.7 volt, for silicon 0. For barrier potential. For germanium it is 0.3 volt and for silicon 0.7 volt. Now they want answer in joule. So we know for germanium forbidden gap band is 0.7 electron volt. So 0.7 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 in joule. 7 into 6, 42, 7 and 4, 11. So 1.12 into, no, after 2 digit decimal, correct. Into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. 1.12 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule, option A. Yeah, can I clear this?
Yes, sir.
9. For germanium, specimen is doped with aluminium. Germanium doped with aluminium. Means it is which type? N type or P type? Doped with aluminium?
P type.
P type. The concentration of acceptor atom is nearly equal to. Acceptor atom means nothing but it is whole. 21 atoms per meter cube. 21 atoms per meter cube. if the intrinsic, that means pure concentration is equals to intrinsic wala is equals to 10 raised to 19. The concentration of electron we want. So intrinsic square is electron and hole ka product. So 10 raised to 19 raised to 2 electron we want. This is 10 raised to 21. 19 into 2, 38 is Ne into 10 raised to 21. Ne will be 10 raised to 38 upon 21, which will be 10 raised to 17. 10 raised to 17 per meter cube, option A. Completed? Hello, completed?
Yes.
10. If electron mobility in n-type germanium, mobility is denoted by mu, of electron is 3900 centimeter square volt per second, and its conductivity is 6.24 mho per centimeter. Conductivity we write rho, which is sigma, which is reciprocal of specific resistance rho. Then what is impurity concentration? NeV bond. Impurity concentration will be how much? Conductivity is given by Ne into concentration. Ne is concentration, mu is mobility into charge of electron. So 6.24 mho per centimeter, mu E is 3900, and E you have to calculate. So this is the formula for conductivity. Mobility into number of electron into charge of electron. If it is hole, then mobility of hole, number of hole into charge of hole. Both then sum of the two. into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. Ne will be 6.24 upon 3900 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. Ne equals to 16 into 4 is 64. Just check option what is given, whether value is different, power is same, or both are different, so that we can do the calculation properly. Okay, 10 raised to 14, 10 raised to 13, 10 raised to 12, 10 raised to 16. 6.24. This if I make 0.39123. So I can write this as 10 raised to plus 4. This much clear what I did? This first part clear what I did? 0.
Yes, sir.
I did that way because everywhere only power is important. So I'm just checking whether remaining thing will be equivalent to 1 or not. So 6.24 approximately you can take this as 0.4 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 15. Now this will be equals to 6.24. 16 fours are 64 after 2-digit decimal. So 0.64 into 10 raised to minus 15. So this is equals to 6.24 upon 6.4 into 10 raised to minus 1 into 10 raised to minus 15. So my answer is close to 10 raised to 16. Check whether we have 10 raised to 16 as option. 10 raised to 16 D option. Formula is important because in semiconductor we have not done this.
Done, sir.
Next one, 11. The contribution in the total current flowing through semiconductor due to electron and due to hole are 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. So current due to electron and current due to hole are 3 by 4 and 1 by 4 respectively of total current. If the drift velocity of electron is pi by 2 times that of hole at given temperature, then ratio of concentration of electron to hole is how much? Are you remembering formula for I is Veena? I had told Veena. This is drift velocity. This is charge of electron concentration into area. So if I take ratio, then I of electron upon I of hole, हेलो, हाँ हाँ मैडम, हाँ मैडम आपको मैं आधे घंटे में करूँ कॉल, चलेगा आपको? अच्छा अच्छा, क्योंकि उनका डेट आ गया ना, तो प्लान कर लेते वैसे। हाँ हाँ बोलिए ना, बोलिए, या मैं करूँ आधे घंटे के बाद आपको, चलेगा आपको? यस यस, कर रहा हूँ। So this is nothing but drift velocity of electron upon hole, charge of electron upon charge of hole, concentration of electron upon concentration of hole, same conductor, so area is same, charge of electron and hole is same. This is 3/4 of I, 1/4 of I, drift velocity of electron pi by 2 that of hole upon hole into concentration of electron upon hole. This will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. So 3 upon 4 into 4 by 1 equals to 5 by 2 into Ne upon NH. 4 cancel. 3 into 2, 6 upon 5 is concentration of electron to hole. Okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
5 by 6 is the answer. B option. So tomorrow, if we have to adjust any extra lecture, are you comfortable tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday. Will you be comfortable, or you are going out somewhere or some other commitment?
So I have a paper from 2 to
Sir,
5.
not in the morning.
No, no. I'm just asking which timing will be comfortable. Morning will not keep. Don't worry. And
Good afternoon.
Ananya, you have tested something. You said no?
From 2 to 5.
2 to 5. So if we keep at evening 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, this slot is convenient
Yes, sir.
for all the students. It is convenient. Ashleisha, for you? अच्छा,
Yes, sir.
देखो ज्यादा स्ट्रेस मत लो. Other day also we can keep.
Sir, is before 6 possible by chance?
Before 6 जान दो, कल जाने दो.
I just,
कल नहीं, ठीक है, कल आप रिवाइज करो ये पूरा थियरी. Some other day we'll keep extra. Don't take tension. You have got so many things to practice. So next week, man, I will keep Tuesday evening for you, if possible. That is same 6 to 7, like we take Friday. If done, then please say.
Done, sir.
Okay. Everybody has completed this sum?
yes, sir.
Oh, next one. This was sum number 11. 12th. The current produced at room temperature in pure germanium plate of area 2 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter square, having thickness, I'm writing thickness as length, 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, when potential of 5 volt is applied across the faces, is how much? Concentration of charges at room temperature is given as, concentration of charges means it is electron and hole, दोनों का दे दिया, is equal 1.6 into 10 raised to 6. mobilities of electron and holes are 0.4 and 0.4 and 0.2. 0.2 respectively. We want what is current. We are interested in what will be the current. See, we know that sigma, that means conductivity, is given as mobility of electron, concentration of electron, charge of electron, plus mobility of hole, concentration of hole, charge of hole. This is nothing but 1 upon rho, mu E N E Q E, plus mu of hole, N of hole, Q of hole. 1 upon rho is nothing but R equals to rho L by A. So from this you can say 1 upon rho equals to L upon A into R. The rho if I bring here, so 1 upon rho will become, hello,
Yes.
so 1
Yes, sir.
upon this one, okay. So 1 upon rho we can write as L upon area into R, and R is nothing but V upon I. This whole thing, then R is V upon I equals to this. So I L upon A V equals to mu electron N electron, charge of electron, plus mu of hole, N of hole, and Q of hole. Okay, just write till this. We want what is I. You can also start with I equal to V by R, R is rho L by A, and then put the values. Both are values. Just copy till this. I'm putting values now. Can I clear this part? Formula वाला था.
Yes,
दो line ऊपर का rub करता हूँ. Then I'm putting the values. I started with sigma. You could start with I. I is V by R, where R is rho L by A, and then proceed. Then also it is okay. So current I equals to area is 2 into 10 raised to minus 4. Voltage is 5. Length is 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 3. Mu of electron and hole both are different. So mu of electron 0.4. Concentration is same. Charge is same. So mu of hole 0.4. Mu of electron 0.4, hole 0.2. Then charge of electron and charge of hole are same. So I'm taking common. So it is 1.6 into 10 raised to 6, and charge of electron 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. 5 into 2 is 10. 10 into 10 raised to minus 4 into 0.6 into 2.56 into 10 raised to minus 13 upon 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 3. 0.6 into 2 is 1.2. 2 into 1.28. So we get 1.28 into 10 raised to minus 13 minus 4. 10 and minus 4 is minus 3 cancel. 10 raised to minus 13 ampere. Just check. 1.28 into 10 raised to minus 13 ampere. Option T. So you can see how small current is flowing through the circuit in semiconductors.
Done, sir.
Next one. Question number 12, 13. In PN junction diode, current in reverse bias condition is generally very small. Reverse bias condition not generally small, it can be large also. The current in reverse bias condition is small, but forward biased current is independent of biased voltage. No. Reverse biased current is strongly dependent on applied bias voltage. Forward biased current is very small in comparison to reverse biased current. In PN junction diode, reverse biased current is strongly dependent on applied bias voltage. C is the correct. Reverse depends only on the certain bias voltage beyond which current will increase very rapidly. So option C. 14. Which of the following statements concerning the depletion zone of an unbiased PN junction is true? Width of depletion is independent of material. No. Width is dependent on density of impurity. That is correct. The width depends upon concentration or density of impurity. 14. The dominant mechanism for motion of charge in forward bias is due to diffusion and drift respectively. Dominant mechanism for motion of charge is in forward bias is diffusion in both biasing, drift in both biasing, diffusion and drift. The dominant mechanism, dominant means one which is more strong. The dominant mechanism for motion of charge in forward biased PN junction is diffusion and drift respectively. Drift in both the biasing. तो ऊपर एक लाइन प्रिंट नहीं हुआ है. In forward and reverse biasing and निकल गया. The dominant mechanism of motion of charge in forward and reverse bias is diffusion and drift respectively. Forward it is diffusion, reverse it is drift. So B. 16. A semiconductor X is made by doping germanium with Z equals to 33. Arsenic means what it has? Arsenic means it will be P type or N type?
N type.
N type. Antimony, arsenic, phosphorus, they are N type. Indium, gallium, aluminium, boron, they are P type. So X is by arsenic. Arsenic means N type. So this is N type and Y is by gallium. So it is P type. Now they have shown this connection to us. Is it forward or reverse? Which connection is this? Forward or reverse?
Reverse.
Reverse. So X is N type, Y is P type, and the junction is reverse biased, where it is given option D. X is N, Y is P, and junction is reversed. 17. A 2-volt battery is connected across point A and B as shown in the figure. Actually, this is connection. Ten ohm 2-volt battery is connected. The current supplied by the battery when it is positive terminal is connected to A and negative terminal to B. Both the diodes are forward biased or only one is forward biased or both are reverse biased in this case? Yes, both are
One
forward.
is forward and one is reverse.
So if I write upper one as D1, that is forward bias, na?
Yes.
So that means this is as good as not functional. So current starts from here, goes through this, comes out from this. This is 10 ohm. So I can say I is voltage upon resistance 2 upon 10, 0.2 ampere. Nothing is given about this. You will take ideally 0. Assume that resistance of each diode is 0 in forward bias they are given. So reverse bias this week is cancelled. Only we are having one diode D1 which is supplying the current. Next sum is also very important. Looking at that only you can tell the answer.
So 0.
Yes. Why 0? Because P is connected to
Reverse bias.
yeah, it is reverse biased. See, not looking at negative positive. You see high and low. P is connected to lower voltage. -4 is lower than -1. So it is called reverse bias. No current flow, 0. A answer. '18th, A 0 ampere. 19. Again, very good sum 19. Two PN junction can be connected in series by 3 different methods. Two PN junction are shown at 3 different ways. P, N, N, P, P, N, P, N. This is P, N, P, N. They are connected in 3 different ways. Positive, negative, first case. Two PN junction can be connected in series by three different methods as shown in the figure. If potential difference in the junction is same, then correct connection will be how much? Potential difference we want same in the at the junction. That is only possible if it is forward biased or both reverse biased. See, both are forward, then negligible voltage. Both are reverse, then maximum barrier potential. So this one is which bias? Just check. P is connected to minus. Here P is connected to plus. Hello. So this junction, can I say it is forward biased and this is reverse biased? Can I say like this? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is not possible because either both junction forward, both reverse, then we get similar voltage at the junction. P connected to P forward biased, N connected to N forward biased. Ye chalega. Next one. P is connected to P forward biased. Here N is connected to N. This is also forward biased. Kuch wrong banaya kya diagram mein? Third one was NP NP. Okay. This was NP and here it is NP. So reverse biased is also reverse biased. So that means circuit 2 and 3 will give you same voltage at the junctions of the two. In the circuit 2 and 3 B. Any doubt in this? One junction forward, one junction reverse, barrier potential alag alag. Both are forward, same same. Both are reverse, same same. Therefore 2 and 3 circuit. Till 25 we will do, then we will stop.
Done, sir.
20th. Which one is reverse biased? Reverse biased means P is connected to higher voltage and N is connected to lower. This way you remember every time. Not necessarily positive negative. When we say positive negative, it is with respect to each other. Now P side is higher and N side is lower. This is forward biased. Minus 10, minus 5. So this is high and this is low. This is also forward biased. Earthing means 0 volt. This is minus 10. So 0 is high as compared to this minus 10. So therefore this is reverse biased. So circuit C is reverse biased. Which one of them is reverse biased? C is reverse biased. D is forward biased. Completed?
Yes, sir.
22. 21, sorry. 20. Potential barrier of 0.50 volt is across PN junction. The depletion region is of width, that means distance, 5 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. So this is depletion region where barrier potential is given 0.5. What is intensity of field at the junction? Field intensity is voltage upon distance. Voltage is 0.5. Distance is 5 into 10 raised to minus 7. So this will be 10 raised to minus 1 upon 10 raised to minus 7. That is 10 raised to 6 volt per meter. 10 raised to 6 volt per meter. (22). If no external voltage is applied across PN junction, then what happens? If no voltage is applied, then P is negative, N side is positive. There will be electric field from N type to P side. A.
Done, sir.
23rd. A full wave rectifier along with input and output is shown in figure. Contribution to diode 1. Contribution from diode 2 is Q and S are diode 2 का contribution. Hello? This is input signal. So this is for diode 1, diode 1, diode 1. This signal is going through diode 2. So P, Q, R, S. They are saying which is output through second one. This is output now through second Q and S. Hello?
Yes, sir.
B option, Q and S are output of that. In the diagram, input is across terminal A and C and the output is across B and D. Then output is what? Full or half wave rectifier or none. Let us check. Input is across A and C. So this is suppose input connected here, alternating source. And output is to be obtained across BD. This is load resistance. So first cycle when comes, first cycle means this is positive and this side is negative. This is first cycle. So this is positive means this is conducting forward biased. This will not conduct. This also forward biased will conduct. This will not conduct. So we can see current will flow from this. Current will flow from A to B to load resistance, to the C, and finally to the external circuit. This time these two are not conducting. Now when second cycle comes, then this is negative and this side is positive. Negative means this one is forward biased. This will conduct. Here this side is positive. So this will conduct. That means current will start from this circuit. It will go from this, comes back, enters, and then circulates. So it is giving me output for both half cycle of input in same direction. So can I say it is full wave rectifier? Hello? Can I say it is full wave rectifier?
Yes.
फिर से
Yes, sir.
समझ गया बराबर meaning? In first case, this was conducting like this, no? This way. Second में उल्टा जा रहा है, लेकिन load resistance है तो same direction में गया. Therefore, it is full wave rectifier. 25th. Light emitting diode. We have not done, but still one liner. In light emitting diode, light is emitted due to recombination of electron hole pair at p-n junction. Transition of electron from lower state to higher state? No. Reverse bias? No. Formation? No. It is combination of electron hole pair at p-n junction. B option. That means electron which was free jumps into the covalent bond. When higher say lower it jumps, it emits the color which are in visible range. So till 25 we are doing. Next class we'll do LED, solar cell, and then complete MCQ. Tomorrow no lecture, don't take tension. Monday as usual. Monday if there is possibility, then that test ka timing pe I will keep the lecture, and test I will keep then on either Tuesday or Wednesday. नहीं, एक मिनट, टेस्ट तो रखना ही पड़ेगा. ये टेस्ट के टाइमिंग के मैं टाइम पे लेक्चर लिख लूंगा, उसके बाद आप टेस्ट लिखना, और टेस्ट ट्यूसडे लिखना, बिकॉज एनीवे यू आर हैविंग हॉलीडे ऑन दैट डे. So you are in comfort zone after completing almost everything. You are writing test. Unless until full chapter is done, I won't keep test. So don't take tension. Keep on revising. Now it is my tension to complete the topic first. So that's all for today. We'll meet now Monday as usual, and then discuss of the possibility of extra class. Right now, concentrate on your